Hey, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the stream, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, for those new here, welcome for the first time. I am building a few games here on stream. At first I thought I was just gonna do one game and like show everything that I'm doing on that one game, Hatchball, but in the end it turns out that it's actually more interesting to do different things. So I've switched a little bit. For now, this is the second time. Hey, that is nice. I might have seen you from the Eternal Gems, but thank you very much for following. That's really helpful. I hope you'll stick around and maybe learn something or chat a little bit, whichever. It's really nice to have you on board anyway. That's cool. Building Outranked at this point. It's then you are the one. I think you were. Okay, cool. So actually building a game called Outranked at this time. I'll show a little bit about it. It's not that much yet, which is online, but this is the landing page that we have set up. It's super simple, but basically you are these people, well, avatars that run around in a so far flat world, but anyway it's top down. It's kind of isometric perspective, but it is 3D graphics, well, as you can see here, and you run around with a rank. Every let's see how if it's already got accepted on Giant Bomb. I explained it there in a simple way. Wiki history, can I see it there? Yes, it was approved. Good. All right, let's see. There. So basically, there you go. Players get one of the ranks. Like there's a deck of ranks. The players get one of the ranks. They run around in teams, 2 to 4 teams. First building two-team version. They run around to find the opposing team's flags. Basically, capture the flag. That's the thing. But when 2 opposing players meet, they can attack each other. In which case, the highest rank wins. Except for some ranks that win from any rank or from specific high ranks. So there's some nice strategy going on there. So after learning another player's rank or loss thereof, players can share that information by going near teammates. So the key to this game would be that information is not ubiquitous. So you don't have all the information that all your teammates have all the time. The idea would also be that you don't chat. You do share stuff, but you should be on the same voice channel with your opponents, so that you don't actually want to tell them what you know, or actually not be on a voice channel. But maybe it's more fun being on a voice chat with everyone. Well, as people do that a lot these days, like Among Us, like Jackbox, those kind of things. It seemed to us to be the perfect opportunity to build this game that actually I have thought about, I guess, like 20 years ago already, because it's based on like this human Stratego kind of game. Of course, we're not touching the Stratego brand. We make sure that we make everything as different as it can be from Stratego, because that's owned by Jumbo and we don't want to get in trouble with that. But yeah, basically the idea is that it gets strategic because you get to share information only by the mechanics in the game. You could just steam ahead toward the flag, but when you're carrying the flag, everyone can attack you. You can't attack anyone, so everybody will really see that you're carrying the flag. Not right now, but that will be the case. And then you could also try taking down the enemy ranks in a smart order. So that's basically what we're building. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna put the first link into the chat. It's the Discord, though somebody said that this link expired, but that would be weird, I think, because I thought this link had infinite. I set this to infinite. Let me just check that while I'm going on about this. So the App Store link would be not working yet, Play Store link either, but the Steam link is, because we did put on put it on Steam already. Oh, Discord is not logging in here. Well, we did put it on Steam already. It's with this very simple explanation there and just some screenshots that are very, very bare, but it helps us get there. So what you see here is actually our goal to get it there by the end of this year, which should be possible as the client server stuff is already working, so should not be a problem. So for all links, including the Discord link, of course, you could just check out that landing page, outranked.net. I'll link it as well. And that's it. Right, so off to the state of the game. Yeah, doing some of this stuff. I'll just show you what I'm doing here. Like this is the first version, which is completely not balanced yet, of how much cards of every rank you will get when you're playing with 4, 5, or up to 20 players, which would be 10 versus 10. And then the game could also be played with an uneven number of players, but that would not be the best, I guess. Well, still have to balance for it. So in this case, it's about the length of the game, the duration. So if you play 10v10, everybody would have 2.5 rank cards before the rank cards run out. That seems not enough, but 5 here that I've got here with 2v2, that also doesn't seem like enough. So what we could also do is set this up as something that scales with what you want the duration of the game to be. So we could have like a short, medium, long kind of setting, because basically this would be the type of game that would have a just go ahead mode with like default settings, maybe a few different modes that are combinations of settings that are default, but then also tweakable per game very much. So just actually like Among Us does it as well, but I'm going to try all those while building it. Well, then the hard part that we're doing right now is game server. So that's client server stuff. I've shown that last time as well. It's what I'm doing, what we're doing actually hosting wise is using Amazon Game Lift. Amazon Game Lift, whoop, that doesn't look like zooming in. That's interesting. So if I zoom in, the picture gets smaller, huh? Ah, there we go. Basically what happens with Amazon Game Lift, geez, that's a little bit too far. All right. Yeah. Hold on. I'll save the image to my download folder. Open it like that. That's better. All right, now I can just zoom in. Yes. Okay, so what it does, it's a fleet of game servers. So basically you have the entire fleet of Amazon at your disposal if you want it. So it could never run out. That's one of the reasons to choose Amazon, but of course that will be the same for Google or Microsoft Azure. So why choose Amazon? Because they have this nice service that says that you can use unused time from people who have like big accounts, and like unused server time, it's called Spot, and it's called Fleet.io, and the combination of that makes it very cheap to host games in a small scale. So if it scales up, then of course your amount of players would also scale up, and if you did all the calculations right, you would make some money instead of actually losing money on hosting. But in the beginning, when you don't have enough players to support that, it's really handy to have it not cost a lot. So what happens is there's this little server that you have to run yourself. Could also be on the Amazon cloud, but it doesn't really matter. For now, it's just our little web server in the office that also does our website. And that one just gets a request from the game. Somebody who is running the game sends a request to that service, and then that gets sent to Amazon Game Lift, which, if needed, spawns starts up a server or makes a new room in an existing server, and then tells that to the service, who can say to the game client, you have to connect to the server, and then you've got your basic client server thing. That would happen the same if you would just have one server running your game, which is nice if you are just playing a game with friends, but not if you expect to hopefully host thousands of games at the same time. That would be ideal, of course. If that's the case, then I hope we've set up our plan right, that people pay enough or ads pay enough. So basically, the other thing, a note to know about the system that we're planning is kind of the same as Among Us. It's PC, Mac, Linux, so just Steam, everything that's available on Steam. And then you can play that for like $5 or €4 or whatever in your local currency. And then for mobile, you can play it for free, but there will be video ads there. So this is the thing that I was building already last time, building that client service and making sure that the game client could speak to the server using a specific Unity library tnet. And what I'm also going to do, and that's today's topic, is make sure that these positions in the game are synced up. Let's see, I've done a little bit of authoritative sync already since last time. Authoritative, I'll just say authoritative and you know what I mean, right? So anyway, the thing that we're doing is called client-side prediction. There's a number of good articles on that. I'll actually link that for those who would be interested. At the end, I'll link it now already. That's this one is very interesting, that tell a lot about how to do client-server game architecture. The reason that we're doing this and not just peer-to-peer, somebody hosts a room, other people join the room, and you just go about your thing, is that you could cheat. How could you cheat? Just sending different locations that your player would be, and then the server is not there, so the other people don't just have to accept that. Well, like this article said, the simplest one is don't trust the player. So you just have to have authoritative servers, which means simply say, most simple version of that would be that you have a client that sends an action and the server would say, okay, now you are at that position. So that's actually works fine for turn-based strategy, for turn-based games or for LAN games, but it doesn't work well over the internet. So basically, next page in this article, next part of this article goes into this difference. So there's this difference in time between the client saying, okay, I'm going right, and the server telling him, oh, you have now moved. So that's called client-side prediction. So basically what you're doing is showing, instead of waiting for the server to tell you that you're going to move, the client will already animate based on what it predicts that the server will tell them. And then when the server tells them, then they have already animated. If the server in question just says to them, no, you have actually run into something that you didn't know of before, or meanwhile you've been shot by if it's an FPS or whatever, then you would actually rewind this and correct the state of the game for the client. So that's client-side prediction. The client that does the action predicts what the state in the future will be. The only time when it will be different from what the server will send back if something happened on the other side that they didn't know yet. So we'll have to implement this into any game that we make over the network that should run smoothly. And for that to work, you also need to make sure that corrections that you make are run smoothly. I think that's called server so client synchronization issues, and then server reconciliation. So you see stuff that is actually in the past because you get updates from the server that are in the past. So you say, for instance, you know the amount of time that has passed between the client and the server because you know how much time it's taken for me to send something and for the server to reply on it. And then you can know, okay, it's that long ago that the server has told me, because in general, it's going to be it's going to take just as much time for the packet to get from the client to the server as the other way around. There's a lot of things that you can do, and then there's this last bit. I'm not gonna like, you see this low frequency update stuff. I'm not gonna like read this entire article for you right now, but basically all the clients do this interpolation locally. So every client runs the simulation and they just get infrequent updates from the server from every client. The other thing that you do have to do, that is to send all those messages like input from the client that actually gives the input onto the other side as well. What I was drawing last time, let me see if I can find that back. Blah, 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 blah. Where is my drawing? I had this lucid charts drawing, or I could just go to lucid charts, I guess. Oh, this is also an interesting article on multiplayer prediction. Let me just copy that here as well. I'm not gonna show all of them, but if you're interested in this, then this is also a nice article. The lucid charts thing. Is it this? Yes, this is what I was doing last time. I was designing the information flow. So basically, the client sends its input directly to all the other clients, which then know what to do, so that it doesn't have to go via the server, because it won't do anything with that anyway. It sends the input to everyone. The server only sends things like position updates, things dying, collision, things that have an actual impact to all the other clients. And basically it would be nice, and I want to set that up, but I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to do that properly. It would be nice if I can send the timestamp with everything and then have everybody sync up their timestamps, but I'm not sure if it will work that way. I'm just gonna try that out. That's basically what I'm gonna do now. So all this introduction is not just for telling everyone who is watching now what's going on, but also for me to get it into my brain more thoroughly. So yeah, so this server scene looks quite empty. It is, because it always will stay empty in case in terms of rendering. And then let's see. Now I can go into the actual game test scene. So this is the field. Will be like a forest or whatever. I mean, there can be lots of different scenes there, arenas that you can load. But for now, we'll just keep this one test scene. As soon as we start adding physics, it becomes more of a level or arena. Right now, I'm going to go to see the server logic I was working on, I think. Oh yeah, I know. I got a download. Hey, hello. How are you doing? Let's see. I've got a download from the person who made the TNet library, because they used to have something in there that was called lagged up position or rotation things, smooth transform. So let's see. It can be used to smooth out abrupt changes in transform position, to attach to a render root of a moving object that gets repositioned as part of a network update and goes on the child object. So basically what it does, oh, var, yuck, I hate var. It animates okay, so basically I'm changing the transform of a root object, and then it would like ease toward the new position. Interesting. Hey, Luca. How are you? I got this script from the author of TNet. So caching, okay, makes sense. It does not have a rigid body in my case because I'm not using physics. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good. Okay. So where is the actual thing going on here? Okay, so factor, there's a delta. Oh, it will always ease, huh? Well, this might work very well, actually. And then I wouldn't even need client-side prediction that much. I'm not sure though. Smooth out abrupt changes. I guess I could just try this out. So what we're doing now, we are sending, where's the character here? The character gets moved, and then the like here, whenever I move the target, I say has target, and then it will send the tap or click to all the others, including the server. Then in the update here, I was already doing some smooth interpolation, but maybe I don't need to do that. Somehow it seems to me that this would already work quite okay. So what I did here before I got this script from the author was I would, let's see, where is it? Where did I do that? Smooth lerpos. Oh, well, when I get the actual on move. No. Hold on, what? Oh, on move is just yeah, that's input. We didn't do anything with that yet. So here, update position. So I get a new position from the server. If it's different, that's what I'm doing here. If it's different from the position that I had, then I'm going to lerp it towards that. I think that will actually save some performance. It will save some calculation time. So I think I'm going to try this first without the smooth transform bit. What I need to change for this is the hey, that is kind of weird. It looks like the old bit is back there. Huh. Oh, I know why. Yeah. Is it this? All right. Let's see, client only. The animator is not client only. I'm thinking that this script should be on here. Yeah. Client only. will I also need to remove components here if it's on the server? Yes, the player input component. Opening another inspector here. Whoop. And player input component is going in there. That's going off. And what else? Nothing. All right. So definitely if when the object is not on when the object is on the server, it won't have the let's think something else. Something else is that I want to remove some components when it's not. So basically the player input thing. I also want to remove that. Let's see. Can I do this? Probably. That's a network object, and then I would say components only for mine. So only when the object is the player's object, I would have the player input thing, and I can already even remove it here. Oh, that's supposed to be 0. All right. Components only for mine is this one, Ranky Blue player input. And what would I do with that if something, let's copy this to the character bit. Where is the awake? There. Oops. Awake there. If TNO is mine, if it's not mine, I will remove everything in mine, components only for mine. All right. Basically what I'm doing now is sending taps. Now I just have to check when is mine is actually set, because I think that last time I checked this, it did not work as I wanted it to yet. So I'm going to go back to the server scene. And this one should have synced by now. Yes. All right. So one thing I am going to do actually is going to go back to client only. I'm going to do this only if I'm not in the editor. Because if I'm in the editor, I actually want to see stuff. Oops, that's not good. There. Yes. Yes, makes sense. So in the editor, I am going to see everything happen. If I'm not in the editor, the server runs headless, then I'm definitely going to not use renderers and stuff like that. Can I run this already? I have no idea what state the network code was in. Looks like I'm actually running now in a local mode. LAN. All right. Okay, that's fine. Can this one connect locally? Oh, also I've got Steam in there, so Steam will actually show me playing. Let's see. Playing, oh, Spacewar, God. It didn't get synced, huh? I should open this one. And this one. Copy the Steam app ID. Yes. That's dumb. Doesn't really matter, but I cannot spawn the variable Ranky. Doesn't exist anymore. Hold on. Let me just close this down so that Steam doesn't think I'm playing some other game. What happened here? Connected, nothing else. So this one didn't really spawn anything yet. Let me just reopen the second one. And then what's going on here? Ah, that's why I don't hear people talking. Okay, starting the server. No issues, running, and then starting the client. Is it connected? Should be able to do this. Local IPs. That's weird. It's not connecting. That one says connected. And here, missing reference. Oh, I know what happened there. All right, let's see. There we go. Let's see. Where? Here. No, of course not. It's in the game test. There, the Ranky prefab. I changed that one. That's what happened. Ranky blue. All right. I can actually just rename it to Ranky. That's the name of the prefab. This one has received the changes, so now we can try again. Because last time I checked, I think the player didn't get the movement taps or something. Let's see. Okay, that works. But then, holy crowley. Number of parameters. All right, so something goes wrong there. Then there's something else going on, and that's the things that are created for that specific client don't get removed when the client disconnects. And I believe I read something about Tina that it says that there's something that you have to set in the server side. That stuff is blah blah blah. Start server. There we go. TN manager maybe dot persistent. No settings. No. Set server option. That makes sense. Oh, deprecated. Okay. Set server data. Key is value. Okay, so I should probably be able to do that, but now I have to see what of no, control. I didn't need to do that. Set server data with a data node. And there we go. All right, so let's see, set hierarchy. Okay. It will write that stuff, but I want to know about persistence. Well, I'll look it up. That makes more sense. Set unset persistent flag or something. All right. Oops. Let's see. The spawn happened. What was our problem now? Oh, this. All right. Poof. That's a lot of stuff going on there. Why? I did not do that. Launch another Visual Studio for Outranked 2. Did I want to do this? No. Hold on. I was just in time to mute my mic for that sneeze. Basically looking at what the hell is going on here. Components to remove. Compiler warning. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Unforwarded packet, huh? Process packet. So there's some packets coming in that don't seem to match. That's interesting, because it seems to me that this scene is the same for the client and the server. Let's see, game test. That looks identical. Yeah. So what the hell's going on there? I have to try to debug this. So going to debug mode here. And I will actually now launch a Visual Studio with this one, so that I can attach that to the Unity process. Which one it wants to know? No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, there's only one in debug mode. That's nice. Yes, okay. Does Steam now actually show me in Outranked? Haha, nice. Accumulating some hours in this game that hasn't been launched yet. Has not even been uploaded yet. So here I want to set the breakpoint. And now I'm going to run this all this again to see what the hell is going on here. I didn't have this error before, so it has something to do with the new way I set up the communication. All right, here we go, and I'm instantiating goes well, and then so we've got the entity Ranky. Okay, that's good. Ranky character. All right, and what's happened? Print exception because I'm executing this. Okay, so what am I executing? Function ID is 4. Entity Ranky execute something with only one. Okay. Find function ID on forwarded packet. Channel ID 1, object ID, got that. Function ID 4. And then that would be, yeah, that's the string. All right. And I got this packet, process packets. The buffer is the buffer that got this packet. All right, so basically what I got here is some network inconsistency. I'm turning this off again. Let me see what the hell is going on here. The character. So character is sending. New target? No. What was it sending? 4. It said 4. And that's this one. Broadcast target. when is it sending that? It's sending that from the server. No, target, sorry. It's sending that from the character to all the others. That is interesting because I would think that it is only sending this thing here. That is 5. So maybe something went wrong with the numbers, like the IDs. Let me just put some debugging info here so they can see which ones are actually trying to get sent and which ones are actually received. Debug.log send send, and then that's what this, and then received, yeah, and then same here. Well, no problem. You'll watch when you want to watch. No problem if you want to play. I'm actually in some weird shit at this point. There we go. This is our problem. Okay, cool. I had a reference here to send number 4, but this one was actually updated now. This has become number 5, and this was still hard coded. This is why you should never hard code. And this is, I could say this is actually a coding tip. I only have this thing. It's a Unity tip, but just let's say it's a coding tip in general. Do not use magic numbers, as in what I did here. Send RFC number 4. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use this thing. So that's where it went wrong. I was sending number 4 with more only the position. With this one needs position, while the how often was it sending this? Way too often, right? Position send interval. I think position send interval was a bit too much. Let me see. Well, it's nice that I actually found this. That's still on play. Oh damn. Oh damn. This is not going very well. I'm gonna have to close that one. Why? All right. Holy. Outranked 2. So this one is not responding. Poof. There we go. Here we go. And Outranked 1. Outranked 2 should not be running at this point, so it should recompile and actually make sense now. Yes, client scene. The other one is opening again. And then what I can do is finally what I wanted to do, which is trying to get those things to move again. Because if I can get that to move, then the next thing I will test, I don't think I'll do it on stream because it takes a lot of time to get everything up there, but it's actually getting like one server to run in the cloud on Amazon Web Services, the game lift, and that server to actually run the server logic that I'm now running in Engine. Because if I know that that works properly and it can just connect to a session and stuff, then I can just focus on building the game locally and then testing it in the cloud once I've confirmed that some of that stuff is actually working. All right, let's try this again. Here is a client. Yeah, well, Unity and Unreal are not that different, actually. People keep saying like, oh, Unity, Unreal, it's like, the thing is in Unreal you have to manage your own memory, or you don't programming at all, like just use those blueprints. But basically they're kind of the same. I know a lot of people wouldn't like me saying this, but there we go. So one thing that is happening, that is that this thing is sending updates all the time. It's receiving it and it's not complaining. Input is also coming in. That's also fine. But yeah, I've never really used it that well to know if I'm actually against it, but I just like being in control of everything. So I don't know. I should still do that at some point, the blueprint thing. But I'm definitely gonna look into Unreal again when they launch Unreal 5, because I really want to know if I can actually work with billions of vertices and stuff like that. But let's see. For now, I am stuck here with why is my input not getting through. I'll just go in here and do some extra. Hold on, this one didn't get there either. So for duels, no, let's not do that. Yeah, I mean, of course, for if you mean not the blueprints, but actually the for the graphics of duels, definitely. Yes, I am also using Blender for the art. So our whole team is using Blender. Actually changed from like everybody uses their own thing to everybody uses Blender this last half year. So definitely going all the way into Blender. So that's definitely a good choice. You can do everything with Blender, and it's completely free, and it's super professional by now. You can do sculpting, you can do retopo, you can do texturing, you can do classic. Well, you could always do that, like classic modeling. But yeah, it's very nice. But I've also talked about Blender already in the Discord that we're both in, so you know that I'm a Blender fan. Yeah, for the models, Luca. Yeah, indeed. That's what I meant. What I got that you meant, indeed. Yeah, for the graphics, it would be very amazing. I'm actually not sure that it's the best fit for everything, but for a high-end game like Duels, that's definitely possible. Is mine. Let's see if this actually gets through. So on the click, which is where I'll move. No, sorry. Is there actually anything that changes? Oh, that's the floor, of course, the floor target. Maybe that just doesn't get set. Of course that doesn't get set. I think that's the problem actually now. I'm instantiating this character in player spawner. New guy creates that. And then the floor target never knows that it's going to actually move this character. So yeah, that makes sense. Where is my player spawner? Okay. I'm gonna have to set the target from floor target. I did this before, didn't I? That's weird, actually. Is this thing referenced more than... Oh, here. There we go. Initialize mine. So probably what's going on here, so I did set that. What's probably going on here is that mine is not set. I'm going to send it hold on, here as well, and here on awake, and let me just show it on move so I can have some point that I already have to do some extra debugging. All right, here we go. It gets synced here, it gets synced there. Starting it up. is mine true? Huh, so it's saying on awake that is mine is true. But somehow the floor, hold on, let me just see, floor target, Renki. Okay, Renki is the character here. Yes. And the event, that thing does work. It is mine, so that's also true. So that's not my problem here. What is though then? The problem might be that I'm sending, let's see, floor target. Yes, to control move target would be that. So that should get cold then. Weird. I'm gonna turn that one off and this one off because we know that's not a problem. Nice bit, by the way, to see that it gets instantiated here on the server, and you see on the server it says it's not mine, so it's not owned by the server side, which would be the same for the other clients connecting and getting the clone of the character. But this is going wrong, huh? Move target is somehow not set correctly or something. I don't know. That's kind of strange. Let's add some extra debug here. Among Us, you see? People are playing Among Us. That makes sense because there's like millions sold. There we go. Click. Nothing. Hold the hell on. Floor. What happens is maybe I added that canvas. No. Dang. Did I change the camera? No, it has the physics raycaster. This is quite weird. Mesh collider. So to control has something and it does not get the click. This one does. I'm using print just sometimes. On pointer down instead of debug.log, it's just exactly the same thing actually. So what's going on here? That's super weird. There's no on pointer down here. OPD. Okay, so that is working. Now it isn't anymore. Huh. That is insane. Is there something else going on here that I don't know of? Okay, let's kill Renki. And there we go again. OPD. Hold on. What? Okay, so player spawner says to character says to floor, I am now your, where is it? There. I'm your move target. Then floor target doesn't get the pointed at anymore. As soon as character is gone, it does get it again. I'm baffled. I am completely baffled by this. So, on pointer down. Now there's here no on pointer down anymore, since that guy is there. And this, I remove this. Oh, hold on, player input. That's it. That's it. Yes. So player input overrides that, huh? That is not good. All right, so here we go then. I'm not using player input anymore. So I have to do it myself then. Yeah, player input actions, I will do that myself then. Remove component. Character, just let's rewrite all this. Instead of on move. Well, no, actually not instead of on move. I have to do this myself. It's not that hard because for the serialize field, player actions, no, input actions. No, what's it called then? What's that thing called then? Settings, player input actions is of the input action asset. Input actions. All right, so basically what I have to do is on awake here, input actions dot find action move. Hold on, is it action? Is the action move? I don't know. Let me edit this thing. Move, yes. Okay. Can I just give that thing a binding? No, not a binding. On. Oh, hold on. That is performed. Okay, so on move. Did I do this before? Maybe I did. I can do. Let's what an input action in input action move action. Move action dot performed, move action started, and move action cancelled. Yes, and this should work as well. And now I would not be blocking the other type of input, probably, hopefully, because I think that player input was just getting all the input from the event system there. I still have to set this, sorry. So resources, Ranky, input actions needs to be set to player input actions, that's it. Syncing. All right. There's Ranky, and it gets on pointer down again, so that's nice. But character is turned off because of some error. Object reference not. Okay, so input actions dot find action move does not work. All right. That's actually basically weird. Is input actions not set here? It did get set. Maybe my syncing was too late. Let me try again. The file syncing, I mean, between these two projects. Ah, there we go. That was it. Nice. So what we see here, and there's something definitely weird going on there, but that's not so weird actually if you think about it. That the thing above here, the left one is the server. So I'm actually not doing any animation there, which makes sense because it's a server. so it wouldn't need to show anything. If I'd run another client, it would definitely need to show the animation. I think that's perfectly fine. That's happening as well. Here I can also see that the server claims the object. That is interesting. That is interesting. Let's just remove this print here. So, oh, that's Outranked too. Sorry. There. In floor target. One pointer down. Just remove that. So hold on. If this is working fine, the only other thing I need to test is testing this with. Can I do some network simulation, some latency simulation here? I hope that TNet has some latency simulation. Well, if it doesn't, I can make it myself. So right now I can click this and it's mine. So that thing is mine. And here the server, yeah, it's not mine because yeah, it's owned by the other. So now I'm clicking. It can go wherever I want. And when I actually disconnect, boom, this object suddenly gets followed and I can actually move it because the server gains control. Interesting. That's a nice bit of default logic. So it looks like the syncing goes well. Next thing to do would be to add some logic that multiple clients can join. And to test this, I actually need one extra, yes, one extra folder. I am actually doing this. I am copying Outranked 2. Oh, not delete. Oh man. I'm copying all the library as well. Is that gonna work? I'm not even sure it won't. It's probably faster than re-importing everything in the new project, but we'll see. We'll see in about 60 seconds. So basically I need a third party to join, and then we can actually go start doing things with colors as well, like setting the color for each player's avatar. They will of course need to join a team later on, but for now I'll just set a color for every player. The server will have to determine which color that is. Probably I haven't even thought about the ways you can make teams. I should put that in my planning tool, just to show what I'm at this point, what the planning is. It's super simple. Well, it's not drives, it's partitions, to be fair. No, it's 3 drives. So where do you see 6, by the way? I only see 5. C, D, E, N, and O. I don't know how you count to 6 there, but anyway. Yeah, no, there's 3 drives. That's just my old SSD, which I didn't want to throw away, and my big hard drive, and just my Windows drive. But the hard drive also contains Windows 7 and 8 just as testing partitions. I don't even know if they boot anymore, because it's actually not really worth testing on Windows 7 and 8 anymore. It's a remnant of the past. These are my planned cards for so far, just so you can see what I'm doing. Actually doing this already. So that's just the first bits I've thrown into Hack and Plan, which is something I would really recommend to anyone who hasn't used any that before. People are just using Trello for game projects. Hack and Plan has very specific features for game projects, and it's very nice. Of course you don't need to, but I really love it. And we really love it actually at Virtual Play. what was I saying? I need to do? Oh, design. It's a design thing. It is to ways to team up. Design ways to team up. That's what I'm doing here. Yes, so it's a design. We have to design quite a bit of things there. Also, another thing actually. Oh yeah, I'll close it down. Skip. Yes, there we go. Outrank 3. That is amazing. Add. Whoa, why is that maximized? Add outrank 3. It's not maximized, it's just huge. Right. So we've got outrank 2. And we've got outrank 3. So now running 3 instances of Unity. Now I can actually see if my computer is worth anything. It should be. I don't know what I was saying there, but doesn't matter. Yeah, this. Oh yeah, I know what I was saying. This card. Last time I said it doesn't really make sense to encrypt all the traffic, but I kind of got back from that because the servers have this default TLS encryption certificate that you can use, and in just encrypt all your data. It won't take a lot extra. And as for the mobile side, which was my problem actually, they have hardware support for standard encryption routines, so it probably won't even impact performance at all, or so marginally that you can't even notice. So it is there now because it's actually part of both sides, so I can just test it. Now I will. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. No, that doesn't work. That wouldn't work. I don't, or unless I don't get what you mean. I don't know what do you mean, or just the IP addresses? Oh, hold on. This is already, yes, synchronizing there, and then also I want to. Can I have two? Huh. I want to have a second path there. Why does it go to Dutch actually? So weird. Options. Hold on. Language. Jeez. Just give me English, please. There. Okay, so I'm gonna synchronize. And I want it to be second one. Multi. Nope. No can do. Too bad. Oh, that, yeah, no, there's it doesn't really help to encrypt IP addresses. That doesn't work. Save as, I guess. Sync outrank 3. So that this is 2 and this is then 3. And that would go to outrank 3 assets. Whoa! I didn't want to run it right now, but why not? Synchronize mirror. Completed. Okay, that's fine. But now I want save. I want real-time sync. I want both. Dang. That's not easy, huh, is it? I'm not sure if I can do both. Let's just see. I'll change something. What will I change? Ah, no. I did save it though, right? What? Documents, sync outranked. Where is it? Documents. Oh, it's GUI. Dang. Okay. Cancel. Man. Save as. Why is GUI? Save as batch. Yes, that's what I meant. Run minimized, auto close. Save as batch. And that one can just go. Hide is delete. Interesting. Yes. Now real-time sync. Can I do that? It may even work. Oh, hold on, what? It just opens, huh? It just opens. Oh, whoa. I open both. And I can save this as a batch job. Does that work? That would be better. Sync outranked. Three-way. Oh, jeez, man. I was really not paying attention. So there's a plus here. And I could just add it here. Man, yeah, okay, so that must be a long day, I guess. So this way, synchronize, mirror, complete, club, plop. Yeah, nice. Okay, real time, save, real time. There we go. That will go away. Is that it? That's it. Start. Nothing weird happening now? Nice. No GUIs popping up. So here we got outranked. We've got outranked 2 and outranked 3. Let's see if they can all connect. Outranked 2. And outranked 3. Do not try this at home if you have a shortage of RAM or memory. Okay, spawning. We see it on all of them, and this one can move, that one cannot, and this one can't either. Spawn. Boom, boom, boom. This one can move, this one cannot, and on this one. Why did the camera move so far? That is insane. That is something weird. Okay, so basically I'm doing this, and there I'm doing that. So it does work, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe I clicked here and it's still registered as somewhere outside. I don't know. Well, I mean, basically on a phone you could never click outside the phone anyway, so that seems to work pretty naturally. Oh, hold on. What am I missing here? A shitload. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that's what happened there. All right, let's see what's going on. Server disconnecting. Everything disconnecting. Have I got all those here as well? Yes, I do. All right, so holy wow. That's an insane number of updates. Invalid world AABB. Where does it start? Broadcast target here. graphics render update. Received broadcast target. That's interesting. Did I have that problem before? Ah, there we go. Transform position assign and tapped. Oh my god. That is insane. Position is this large. Okay, so that's, I know what went wrong. Something went wrong. But it's something with positions. Let me see. 2 clients. A server and a client. Will I get this error as well? A server and 1 client. Damn, that takes long. There we go. All right. Going. No issues here. Spawning loads of them. Oh, yes, sometimes they do. So I have to see what that is. There, that one. That specific one. Where are you guys? Where are you disconnected from the screen? There we go. There's one of those guys that is moving weirdly. And it's only doing this on the client and not on the server. Okay, so something is really going very slowly right now. Let me just quit this one. Hopefully that'll make this one a bit faster as well, but something is off. All right, which is this one? Let's see. That's the first one. That doesn't look like that weird. Yeah, and then they're gone. Huh. I have to figure this out. Well, I'm not gonna do this now. So crash testing all this, like destructive testing, trying to get everything to fail is something else. Just getting 3 clients to work, though, is something that I need to be able to do in a development setting anyway. So we'll just check if I can just get them to work if I do things one at a time. It looks fine, actually. Not doing weird stuff. I think it's perfectly okay. And as long as I'm not doing an absurd amount of things, it looks to run pretty smoothly. All right, that's good. So now these, yeah, the server can also do this. Normally it couldn't. I'm actually very much satisfied with this for today. So I do realize I didn't do a lot, and still I got a lot done. What I mainly did actually today is just debugging stuff. I made sure that things worked the way I wanted to, and I guess that also counts for something. Let's see how much I actually did here. I changed client only, of course. I changed the prefab. Oh yeah, I made the input work. I need to unset the persistence flag. That's something I realized. I changed the prefab a little bit. That's it. Yes. So I did a lot of debugging. I did a lot of thinking. I made a third project. Yeah, guess I got somewhere. And I explained a lot so that I also understand it better myself. Yes, that should be it. Fixes the bugs that made the input not work. It also adds smooth. No, it didn't. It doesn't add that. That was already there. Oh yeah. Adds graphics back to server when not in a build. I guess that's it. All right, so that's it for today then. I hope that it was interesting. I think this next Thursday I might not make it. Yeah, I think I will make it. Thursday I will definitely. I will make it. And on Sunday I will do a special stream. It's the post-mortem stream of my Ludum Dare game, the League of where is it? League of Ultranormal Detectives. League of Ultranormal Detectives. Let's link that again for those who haven't seen it yet. So this is the link. That one is interesting to look at if you want to. And on Sunday, well, hopefully in 3 hours, like voting has stopped now, but in 3.5 hours the results will be in. So hopefully when I wake up after sleeping, I will be the winner of Ludum Dare. No, I'm not counting on that. I do think I've scored quite well, which is also when I'm doing this post-mortem stream. We'll see about the actual results when they come in. I will let you know on Thursday how well that went, and I will definitely hope for more viewers on Sunday who came from, well, there. We'll see. I will also start a little bit earlier on Sunday, but that's just the stream after the next. So that will start, if you count back from now, wherever you are, you go 2.5 hours back from this time, then you got the time that I will start on Sunday. So if, for instance, in Europe right now it's 9:30, and I would start at 8. Sorry, I would start at 7. I would normally start at 8, but this time I would start at 7 on Sunday with that special stream. Of course, if you can't make it, you can always watch it on YouTube, where I save all these streams for a long period of time, forever, as long as YouTube is alive. Quite long, I guess. Yes, so ending with the music from that game, the music that is at the end of that game. If you haven't seen it, you could just watch the playthrough that is on YouTube, or you could just play it. That's even better, and give me some feedback if you want. I'm ending with that music, and hopefully soon with some music for Outranked, but that's not there yet. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow, or whatever is applicable. And thanks again for the follow for those who have just added. We're almost at affiliate, just 2 more follows. So if you didn't follow yet, please do. It will really help us. If you want to help us even more, you can consider becoming a patron on Patreon. The links for that, the link for that is in the description on YouTube and in the profile, our profile on Twitch. Thanks again, and I'll hopefully see you all on Thursday. Have a good one.